What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Some Dungeon Defenders Awakened. The update is in, y'all, and the first balance patch is really here. Actually, there's been other balance patches, but this is the first balance patch that has big changes. Now, first things first, a few notables in this patch. If you were a fan of the Squire Blocky Boy with a pet damage meta back in the early Massacre and Nightmare days, then without a doubt, this update is going to be for you. As we know, pet damage has definitely recently changed, where it was no longer doing as much damage as it was before. Now, in compensation for that, boost abilities, like on the Squire or the Monk, are increasing the pet damage greatly so that it's many times more than what it was before. However, this is when your boost is active. Now, one of the changes with this made it so that the Squire block builds, block, of course, would drain your mana, meaning that you wouldn't be able to keep that boost up for very long, as if you had a boss hitting you in the face, your mana was going to be drained very, very quickly. Now, this update did make it so that the Squire block no longer drains mana. One thing to keep that in check is you also no longer regen mana. Now, although this does allow you to keep your blood boil up for its full duration as your mana slowly ticks away, it also means you're not going to be able to repop it if you are blocking the entire time. Now, this comes with a big change to the Strength Drain aura. The Strength Drain aura, of course, is most people's go-to for quite a few areas in the game, and the Strength Drain aura, basically, you can get down to 65% damage reduction of the enemies that are inside the aura, meaning that if there's an enemy here, and say I've got a wall right here, and the enemy is hitting that wall is going to take reduced damage since the enemy and the wall are inside the Strength Drain aura. Now, Strength Drain auras no longer apply to bosses, and this is going to be a big deal to many, particularly the more casual players. However, it comes, I guess, at a good time with the Squire block, is if you are a fan of using the meta builds that are the most casual builds, you can, without a doubt, just play Squire Blocky Boy with pet damage and tank the enemies where you see fit. Take a look at a Demon Lord kill here just after the patch, and basically the only change I did is I'm blocking the entire time, that way I can stay alive, since the Strength Drain aura is no longer in effect. However, I'm tanking the enemy up where all of my towers are just having free range to smack right into it. Let's take a look at the run. Now, as always, there will be a link to the full patch notes down in the description below, so make sure you head on over there and check it out, and let Chromatic know what you think of this latest update. The change to the Squire Spin build is actually not that much. Like, I played through Throne Room earlier, and my strategy through playing the map was 100% the same as it would have been before. The only difference was I had a little bit more of a struggle with the boss. Since the Strength Drain aura was no longer applying, I had to constantly back off and heal myself. But there was a change to the Spinning Boy build as well, so you're not going to be doing quite the amount of devastation you used to with that. However, that change actually seems really small in comparison. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The EVA got a big time damage buff, almost double it seems, where the EV can now compete in damage output with the Huntress, which is pretty darn nice. So we'll have to see if we get some Robo goodness incoming sometime soon. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with some more Dungeon Defenders in all its forms. Thanks again, y'all. I'll see you next time.